best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Off to his right. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Makes the catch. It's Brown. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's the running back in the flat. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And the Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions are on the move here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Quarterback on them. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The defense drops him for a loss. Backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Cole. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They're going to run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to pass here on second down. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. He's looking deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. Just misses him.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the right here. Breaks an open space. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Sticking with the running game. Powering through. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. The ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings or formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is... Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He breaks free. breaks into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. You're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. First down, looking for more now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brown. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Caught by the receiver. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Throwing off play action. And looking for a big play here.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again.
It's another deep shot. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Canes line up with a first and goal.
Terrier. Arrow. Griffin. Go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. They go with a direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
The Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Breaks free.
First down and more. He's still running.
They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Look out. Room to run here. He's in the clear.
He's at the 50.
Inside the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Crosses the 10.
Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tries to get it to the running back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And
The back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He stays alive. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
The Miami offense will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13.
Get set, get set.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Third down.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Down towards the receiver is incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Set to kick this one away.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
Miami, 9.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any...
Here he goes. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Dump off caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That keeps the score. Penn State 62. Miami.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
19.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Now they'll run it on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they put 6 more on the board.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. First down at 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Waiting him off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert.
42, Spider.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And they'll take over.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly.
Base 27, jump. Stands.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Breaking tackles. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pass rush gets home. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion.
6 Propane! 6 Propane! Come on!
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.